How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Justice for All. Before I start the second case, Reunion and Turnabout, I do want to talk a little bit about the first case, but apparently it was no accident. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. I was drugged with sleeping pills. Oh, case 3 from the first game. The main reason. Whoa, that's interesting that you can tell me that. The main reason I titled the last video that this case didn't make a lot of sense, talking about case 1, this is pretty intense. That's why I took my revenge. Oh shit, you were murdered and you took your revenge? Fair? Sure. Likely? Not quite, really. Isn't it? What's happening? I guess Maya's channeling this person. I figured that was what was happening. Huh. So she has honed her powers. That's good. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. Might as well have been me. Wait. Did Maya get possessed by a ghost and kill a person? Is Maya on trial again? What's happening? I wanted to talk about case 1, but this is quite something. Anyway, Reunion and Turnabout. The main thing is the fact that Maggie was there with Dustin when the crime happened. And maybe I'm just thinking about it wrong, but that doesn't make any sense to me. So before I proceed with this, let me talk about that for a minute. Because apparently they were together, and Richard Wellington just pushed him, and he died, and then that's it? Like, Maggie was there. She never said, like, oh, hey, I saw who did do it. I could totally identify him. He's some fruity Lulu goo, whatever. She never said anything like that. And I guess he didn't, I guess she just ran away, and he didn't chase her. He was looking for his glasses, but wasn't the phone more important? The whole reason he killed Dustin is because he didn't want a cop to see the phone, but he should have thought that she would just go get more cops because she just saw him murder her boyfriend/friend, I don't know. And he didn't chase her or whatever, but she didn't even go get cops because he called the cops. So what the hell was with that? I don't understand. The fact that Maggie was there with him, I don't understand any of that. Like, what? But anyway, so this guy's here, and he's all like, what depressing rain. Do you understand how depressed that makes me, do you? I guess. But actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry at that weather girl on TV. I think our little rainy spell will take a break with a day of sun. Is that what that girl said? I'd stake my life on it. Well, it's the weather. But that's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. What nerve calling herself a weather girl. She's going to hear about my $1,500 suit. I mean, I'm looking out the window right now. It looks perfectly sunny, but I guess I'll just ignore that. About your case. Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl. I like the rain, so immediately I don't relate to this man. I thought that before we got down to business, we could have some friendly chatter. My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon. Remind me never to end up under his knife. Oh, why? I'm here today because of this incident. Malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives. What does this have to do with the thing I was just watching? Anyway, 14? Oh, you're the doctor at... It's really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting! Yes, I heard you. I agree, it's quite upsetting. Dr. Gray. The one that screwed up was that nurse. It was her that got the medications mixed up and killed those 14 patients. And yet, now listen good, and yet, that nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting to her wrongdoing. Oh, how dare she? She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me, and this is the kicker. She up and has herself a grand ol' accident and crashes her car. So that is related. Okay. So Maya killed her, I think? I don't know. Smash crunch, instantly transforming her car into the accordion model. My voice for this guy is me talking with my teeth gritted, and it's actually rather hard to do. That's right, about a year ago, all the tabloid shows were talking about it. Alright, what? 14 victims of medical malpractice and the nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There were rumors that Dr. Gray had actually caused that crash. People said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. Why would I? No, I'm just going to say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me. I think you need to take a deep breath, Doctor, and focus. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now? That's simple, because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. Do you understand what that means? It means they're not coming to my clinic. You don't say. If it were me, I don't think I'd want to go either. So, what would you like me to do about it? I want you to help me prove I'm innocent. You do realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right? No, this is something only you can do. Maya Fey, you know this girl, correct? Maya? Why would he know her name? I heard you were working under her for a little while. Working under her? Excuse me. I'll have you know that I am the one constantly on top in any given situation. Well, yes, I mean, hey, wait a second here. I worked under her? Yes, am I wrong? She told me, so I'm not quite sure if... Well, we worked a few trials together, but she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Oh, yes, I heard. It must be lonely for you. So that's right, this is before. This is a couple months before Case 1. I remember. Yeah. It also said June, I think. And the first case was September, so, yeah. What? Wait, I'm not... She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigid training. Huh? I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about these mystical sorts of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Fey. Is Maya really that famous? And I've already set up an appointment. For what? What else? A channeling. I'm going to have her call the spirit of that nurse that went and got herself killed. Oh. Maya, I wonder what she's up to right now. So that was just the nurse talking then, about getting her revenge. But she's the one who died. So what? We, the women of the Fey family, have always been spirit mediums. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. That's what she told me. I guess she's learned to accept her responsibilities and become an adult. Not counting training, this will be her first time channeling a spirit. So she gave me one condition before accepting my request. A condition. Damn it, a condition. The condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said that she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again. Me? And that is why I've searched you out. You want to see her too, don't you? I suppose. And so, that is how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor. Kurain Village. Alright, Kurain. So this is Kurain Village, Maya's hometown. Hey, the little girl on the cover. Why, hello there. Okay. What an odd little girl. Hey, wait up, Pearly. Pearly? Someone else is coming this way. It's Maya, probably, yeah. How are you? It's good to see you again. Wow, I didn't think you'd really show up. It's not that big a deal. You made it sound like you were so far away. Well, maybe I exaggerated just a little. It was only 2 hours by train. If I had known you were this close, I'd have visited more. No, you're not allowed. I already decided, you know. Until I become an adult, I have to work hard and be strong by myself. Oh, well, anyway, congratulations. I'm glad to hear training is going well for you. Yeah, well, I'm here now anyway, so... Looks like you've finally become a full-fledged medium, taking on your first job. Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon. For this case, do you know the messy story behind it? Huh, behold the power of the Maya Intelligence Network. Min. Let's see, 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And to pin the blame on the nurse, he killed her in what appeared to be a car accident. So what is this Maya Intelligence Network, anyway? The tabloids? That's what I thought. I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard all about it from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client. That's too scary, even for me. Yeah, I guess so. Okay. So this is your hometown, huh, Maya? Yep. Kurain Village, but I've heard people call this place Medium Valley, too. Interesting. So everyone that lives here is a spirit medium. Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were too, I think. It's probably true since the Fey ability to communicate with the dead is so strong. Actually, only the women of this village are mediums. How dare you? So what do the men do? They usually work someplace outside the village. It's awfully... I don't know. Like, I'm expecting to find a fucking farm where just the men are just used as sex slaves and or food. I don't know. It's like, I'm just imagining like the Wicker Man Women Village. The amazing Wicker Man remake. Amazing. I wanted to ask you about that girl I saw earlier. Do you know her? Oh, you mean Pearly? Pearly? Pearl Faye. She's my cousin. Isn't she adorable, just like yours truly? Cousin. Wait, then that means, is she also a... Yep, she's a medium too. Pearly's a real genius when it comes to channeling. Oh, I see. Hope it didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier. Nah, it's not you. My aunt drilled it into her head that if a suspicious-looking person tries to talk to you, or is it because I'm a man and there's something fishy going on, and I'm not gonna... Until I see a man in good condition in this village, I am not going to stop being suspicious of that. You never know. Suspicious-looking. Well, you're not wearing training clothes, for starters, and you have a penis. Of course not. Pearly's my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside of town. She doesn't know much about the world outside of Korean Village. Aunt? Pearly's mother's my aunt. Duh. Come on, Nick. Yeah, I don't know why the fuck you questioned that, you piece of shit. Anyway. Well, Nick, I've got to get going. It's about time for the channeling to start. Oh, yeah. I'm doing the channeling in my house, so come on in, okay? And Pearl has totally ruined the theme of the M names. Misty, Maya, Mia, and then we get Pearl. Kinda cute, though. Pearl Faye. At least she's still the same perky Maya. Excuse me, she's underage. Don't be talking about her perkiness. Anyway, what? Let's, what's up with this thing? A giant rock that seems to be reaching for the sky. Its origins are written on a beat-up old sign. It looks like this giant rock is called the Kurain Boulder. There's a really complex explanation written here, but long story short, it's a big stone for spirits to live in. Oh. Okay. What's all this stuff going on over here? An old bus stop. It says Kurain Village on the signpost. The buses seem incredibly inconvenient since they only come 3 times a day. We probably don't need to examine much around here. Can I go somewhere else? Yeah, the meditation room. Faye Manor. Oh, Mr. Wright, I'm so glad you showed. Some nice weather we're having today. Aren't you happy? No, not at all. That stupid weather girl made the wrong call again. It will rain cats and dogs today, she said with a straight face. Turns out the weather girl was behind it all along. Or the weather girl is in his head, and he's actually the weather girl. Or both. I can't believe they allow such misguided reports on the public airwaves. Looks like talking about the weather with this guy is just asking for punishment. But anyway, this is a splendid manor. No argument there. It's hard to believe that this is Maya's house, though. I was given a guide map to this building. Here, Mr. Wright, I have a copy for you, too. Okay. I don't have the judge's business card anymore? What the hell, man? It's bullshit. So we got the meditation room, channeling chamber, the winding away in the side room. Huh. Well, that's only partial. There's more to it. We had a profile of him. Ran away as soon as she saw me. She's only 8. Pretty good for being a talented psychic. Anyway, so what's up? What are you going to do once the nurse's spirit has been called? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to have her write a signed confession. A signed confession? Yes, a confession. Pay attention. I'll have her write this. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my negligence. And then on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. I'm sorry and I apologize for being negligent. That's what I'll have her write. With a confession, the rain falling on my soul can finally stop. Oh, I see. Right. And who would believe that she wrote it? Anyway, how did you hear about Maya Fey? I heard about her from an acquaintance, a girl studying the occult at college. That girl introduced me to this village. This was the home of the Korean School of Channeling. The home, huh? And Miss Maya is a daughter of the Master, I hear. The Master? Master? Anyway, do you see that door? That's the room where people and spirits meet. Miss Maya's aunt is in there right now. Would you care to meet her? Sure. Why not? Let's go. Can we just go in? Whoa. Wow, it's such a strange atmosphere in here. These flickering lights. I guess they're candles. Dude. You guess? Any fucking... Ah! That's too much hair. Good sir, who might you be? Hi, my name is Phoenix Wright. Oh, you must be that good sir. Good sir? Is she talking about me? You are a lawyer, are you not, good sir? I've heard much about you from Mystic Maya. Is that so? Mystic Maya? Is that her superhero name? I am Mystic Maya's aunt, Morgan Fay. So now we do go back to the M names. Alright, Pearl. You just destroyed the whole thing. Also, Morgan Fay, I get it. It's a reference. Anyway. Nice to meet you. I'd wanted... Did he say that? I don't know why I did her voice. I'd wanted to speak with you about a certain incident, good sir. It would seem that perhaps you ask too much of Mystic Maya in performing your duties. Most unbecoming, I'm afraid. Huh? Don't tell me you have already forgotten. That was it not for Mystic Maya and her assistants, you would surely not have won. First a girl that runs away, and now an old lady who says I stink at doing my job. When did I become the poster boy for how not to make a first impression? The past is the past, though. Let us speak of the present now. Thank you. Let's. So why do you add Mystic to Maya's name? Isn't that a little strange? Good sir! My god, she's gonna fucking blast me with her psychic beams. Look at those eyes. How dare you be so rude and disrespectful towards Mystic Maya? I'm sorry? She must be addressed by her proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya. So, about Mystic Maya, this is a cult. Let's just not beat around the bush here. It is the blood. I'm sorry? Excuse me? Blood? Dude, just leave now. This is not a good place for you. Mystic Maya carries the blood of the Master. In actuality, she is the only one remaining. Only one remaining? Well, I mean, that's pretty obvious. Her sister's dead. Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heirs of the Kurain channeling technique. Okay, then where do you stand? So is the Master Misty, or is it their father? That is a little more complicated. That would throw my first theory out the window. Although a woman of the Fey family, I'm merely a member of the Branch family. Branch family? What's that? It is as it sounds. For a member of the Branch family, no matter her spiritual power, she can never become the master of the Kurain school. So, how strong are you? Is that ever gonna be a thing? Has there been like a murder? No, Misty's not dead. I don't know. Now I'm suspecting everybody of every crime, so she's a suspect for now too, because to in some way help her become the heir. That doesn't make any sense, but she's a suspect. It is a shame, however, I will admit. I cannot even begin to compare the lowliness of my power to the Master's. So that's how it is. Sure. So today's channeling will be your first? Yes, good sir. Because the spirit of a person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong. That's odd. It is usually easier to call that person to our world. Traffic accident, indeed. The channeling will take place here in this channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I am in the process of preparing. So, this room is the channeling chamber. The place where a spirit medium speaks with those who have departed. I don't suppose you'd mind if we observed the session. Do not even think of such nonsense. Only the medium and the client may enter here. We will pray to Satan in peace. The secrets of the Kurain techniques cannot be seen by just anybody. You rearrange the letters in Kurain, and it says... Next. That never stopped Maya from doing it in front of me before. Excuse me. It is also for your safety, good sir. If something were to go wrong and the demons were released, that is why, while channeling is being performed, that heavy door is securely locked. Oh, that's what the lock is for. to lock the door. Who would have known? Oh yes. I wonder if you have yet to meet Pearl, good sir? We've sort of met. Pearl? She's an adorable, angelic young girl. Well, she's Mystic Maya. Shouldn't she be like... I don't know. Why are you not all going by weird names? She's my daughter. Now then, what was it you were about to say? What a cute daughter you have. A pure heart that knows not of the evils in this world is a powerful thing, good sir. Please refrain from affiliating with her, I request. What are you drinking? Or whatever you're doing? Sniffing? What is that? It's not like I had the chance to anyway. I must insist and stress that you not let it occur. Okay, I get it. Right, so there's that. I don't really want to examine anything in this room. It's a little scary being in here. Do you have anything else to talk about? There was the other place we could go, the winding way. So let's go.